Welcome and thank you very much for checking out my review of the latest Netflix original, the animated movie The Willoughbys, directed by Kris and starring Will Forte, Alessia, Cara, Rudolph, Terry Crews, among others. This tells a story of four siblings, an older brother, a middle sister, and two younger twins with the same name, who after years of neglect and abuse from their parents are convinced that they'd be better off raising themselves. And they hatch a sneaky plan to send their parents on a vacation that supposedly they will never be coming back from. This film wasn't on my radar at all. I had never heard of it, I hadn't seen a trailer, which kind of makes sense because Netflix really sucks at promoting their own stuff. But The Willoughbys is a breath of fresh air in many regards. This is a film that is very much off the beaten path. It doesn't feel too familiar in its structure and what it is trying to say. It's a very obvious message that you've seen before, but how it presents it, it's really intriguing. It's offbeat humor, not humor that you'll see in a lot of animated movies, and I really enjoyed it. The humor in this film is on point. This film is vibrant. It's active. It doesn't stop. Not in the same way that kind of Trolls doesn't stop, but this film is always moving at a very deliberate pace that doesn't let you get bored really, and it has this really weird charm that really gets to you without you even noticing. And the voice performances are really fun as well. Will Forte, Alessia, Cara, and I forget who voices the two twins, but these two really steal the show. Everything with them had me laughing out loud, or at least giving a loud chuckle. Not one of their jokes failed for me. And everything looks so colorful and the textures are so intriguing. The lighting, the colors and shades in this film look beautiful. It's a very different looking animated film that you kind of see everywhere else. And in that regard, it reminded me of Klaus, a film that came out late last year, which was amazing. It's not the same kind of animation, but something to differentiate it from, let's say, Pixar or Illumination or even mainstream Disney movies. With that being said, I also don't think this is a film for everyone. It's got a very sweet message, it's got charm to it, it's got heart, it's very unique in the way it looks and in the way it tells its story. However, the same kind of dark and even adult humor at points that really worked for me and made it feel like a real big breath of fresh air might not work for a lot of others. I don't know if a lot of parents who might watch this with their kids might approve of some of the things that the film just throws out there as visual gags or as anecdotes throughout the film. Things that certain characters say to each other I don't think are very family friendly. I personally don't see that as a negative, but I understand if some parents who might want to watch this with their kids might feel that this film is not very welcoming to those kids. As far as issues with the film, I'll say it takes a little bit too long to get going. The first 20 to 30 minutes might feel a little slow. You kind of start seeing that, okay, the film isn't really taking off yet. And there's this cat voiced by Gervais who for the most part kind of worked for me. He's just there to comment on stuff that is happening, but at points it feels like he starts to over-explaining. He's the narrator, and it's really easy to fall into that trap of overusing and over-explaining things with narration. The Willoughbys doesn't reinvigorate or reinvent anything in the animation landscape. However, it's through the delivery and execution of a witty screenplay combined with highly compressed, well-paced plotting and really charming characters with a charming message that really make it succeed when it does. I'm giving The Willoughbys a B. Now, what did you think of The Willoughbys, my beautiful geekies? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what is your favorite obscure animation. And thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Stay tuned for many more reviews and another episode of Geeks of the Round Table coming this week, as well as another Clone Wars review. I hope to see you there, and check out the ones that I have on my channel so far. And thank you so much once more. You are the best. So until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geeky, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video because it really helps me and the channel out. But most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.